What's going on, party people? Blaze over here at Blue Chip Athletic Club, and today we're talking a little mobility into a little 30-minute working set. We're stoked to premiere this one. This is from our coach, Mia. Thank you for writing this. This is pretty tough. So first things first, we're going to get into our mobility warm-up. For our mobility warm-up, we're going to go 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, just 2 rounds, and we're just going to do 3 moves, so it's going to be super quick. First one we're going to do is our alternating scorpion. Now you're going to meet me here on the ground. I'm going to pop this down to the floor so I don't eat it. Your hands are going to be out to the side, and you're basically just going to pick up your right leg and try and touch your left hand, and then switch sides. Now my left foot, is coming up towards the right, and I'm getting some good cracks out of the back. Feels really nice. And you'll just floss side to side for the full 45 seconds of work, opening up your back. And then we're going to move on to our next move, which is going to be our figure 4 twist. When we do these, all you need to do is take to the floor. I'm going to lay down on my back, and I'm going to set my left foot on top of my right knee like this, like we're in this kind of figure 4 position. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my foot down into the right. So I'm going to come down. Oh, baby. That feels good. Nice and slow. I'm going to hold here. I'm using my right hand to kind of hold my foot. And if you look over to the left, you can kind of twist into it. Oh, and this will feel really good. I'm going to hang out here 45 seconds, and then I'll take 15 seconds of rest. I'm kind of enjoying this though, so I'm going to hang out here for another couple. And okay, there it is. And then we're just going to switch sides. So then left foot plants into the ground. Right foot comes over on top of the knee, and then we're going to drop our legs down into the left, and then look over. I'm going to look over now towards you guys to the right. And then again, I'm just going to hang out here for the full 45 seconds on, and we'll take 15 seconds off. Now, if you're super tight from a leg day, don't be afraid to stay in that pose for a little bit longer if it feels good. The last move here that we're going to do is going to be our Spider-Man steps, alternating side to side. To get into those, you're just going to plant your hands here like you're about to do a plank. I'm going to bring my left foot up by my left hand, and now I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of discovery. Sometimes I like to blanket my left foot with my hand, and I like to do some circles. I like to twist my toes, and I'll basically just work for that full working set, and then alternate sides, and really just trying to open up my hips throughout that whole move. Sometimes I'll even straighten the leg, pull the hamstring a little bit, and I'm going to work side to side for the full 45 seconds on. We'll take 15 seconds off. After that first round, you're going to go through one more round, and then we're going to get into the work. So the way the work is going to go today, and sorry I write small so you may not be able to read this, but we're going to start with a 30-second plank. It's going to start kind of every round. Then we're going to build every single round subsequently after that. So first round is going to be a 30-second plank, and then 2 single leg glute bridges per side. Let me rewind. First round is a 30-second plank, and that's it. Second round, 30-second plank, and then 2 single leg glute bridges per side, and then you're back to the 30-second plank for round 3. So 30-second plank then will be 2 glute bridges per side, 3 mountain climbers per side, and then back to the 30-second plank. So each time you work your way down the training session, down the workout, you're going to come back to the top with your 30-second plank. So you're going to need some sort of a stopwatch that's pretty close. So again, you'll start 30-second plank, stiff line head to heel. You can, if you're TRX inclined, do this whole training session with a TRX, or most of it with a TRX. So if you know how to do these movements in a TRX, please feel free to do so. That's what I decided to do today to give my core a little extra work. But if this isn't something that you have access to, then don't feel like you need to. First things first, we're going to go no TRX moves first. I'll demo all of those, and then I'll show the same moves in the TRX. That way you guys have the option. So we're going to be here, stiff line head to heel, hands right under the shoulders. So we're going to pop up. We're going to hold here in our plank for 30 seconds. After our 30-second hold, again, we're going to rest for a second or two, kind of gather ourselves, and then we're right back in, again, 30 seconds to the plank one more time before we start our glute bridge. So then we'll be right back, 30-second plank here, and then we're going to go 2 single leg glute bridges per side. So to do that, I'm going to roll onto my back. I'm going to plant my right foot into the ground. My left foot's going to be up here nice and high, and then I'm going to fire off in my glute, press for 1, press for 2, and then I'm going to switch, leg down, other leg up, press for 1, press for 2. After those 2 movement patterns, and then back to my plank. So then I'm just going to keep going. I don't want to reiterate and beat a dead horse. So the third movement that we're going to add here is going to be our mountain climbers. We're going to do 3 per leg, so a total of 6. So if you're here, be up here on your hands. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After your 6, again, right back to the beginning for the rest of the working set. Then we're going to go 4 reverse lunges. You'll pop up. You'll go back for 1, back for 2. We're going to do 8 total, so 4 per side. Then we're going to go 5. Dead bugs is the next add-on, which will be here on your back. We're going to do 5 per side. So my left leg is going to shoot long. My right arm is going to shoot long. So opposite arm, opposite leg. And then I'm going to come back to the middle here the whole time, firing my belly button through the floor and keeping no space here in my lower back. So I'll be here for 5, and then the other side for 5. The next move is going to be 6 jump squats. So you'll pop up. You're going to get down as low as your mobility allows. Pop down, jump up. If the jump is not in your bag, just do a squat to tiptoe. The way that looks is you'll pop down here nice and low, and then you'll pop up, and then come up on your tiptoes. Next one is going to be, next add is going to be 7 push-ups, whatever your flavor is. I'm going to encourage you. If you're somebody who does knee push-ups most of the time, I want you to try this with your push-ups. So you're going to be up in an up push-up position. You're going to be no knees on the ground. And you're going to come all the way down to the lower part. Then you plant your knees, and then you pop up, plant your feet, pop up. So what that's going to do is going to help you train the negative. It's going to help you get better at doing push-ups, and eventually you're going to improve and not need to have your knees on the floor for quite as long. After you do your 7 push-ups, the next add is going to be 8 skater hops side to side. When we do these, we're going to do 16 total hops, so you're just going to count 8 per leg. So it'll be here, you'll go 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 16, 8 per side. The next add is going to be our single leg RDL to a sprinter start. This move here, I'm going to plant my left leg. My right leg is basically, here, I'll turn this way. My right leg is going to pivot. I'm going to be here. My right arm is going to go out really long with my left leg planted. And then I'm going to come up and bring that right leg up to make 1. And now I'm going to go leg long, 2, and I'm going to do 9 on the left, and then I'm going to switch 9 on the right. So then when my right leg is planted, my left leg's coming up, my right hand's meeting like we're running. And then here down, I'm going to go back, reach out with my left here, and then 1, and we'll do all 9. Big key is I don't want your hips turning really, really high and opening up. Try and keep your hips square to the front, square to the ground for all 9 reps. And then the last add is going to be 10 burpees, your flavor, down to the floor, push up, and then hop back up. Those will look like this. You'll pop down, push up here, feet up, and then jump. You'll do 10 of those. So you're going to end up doing 10 rounds. Again, working down the ladder. Each subsequent round, you're going to add one of the movements and then keep ripping. If you want to do this thing in the TRX, I'll do quick little demos here of each move. First one, we'll do the plank. Now, your TRX straps should be, let me stand up, this will be better. Your TRX straps, when we work here on the ground, should be about at your mid-calf. So if these handles are not right around your mid-calf, please adjust them. To do that, you can loosen the cam and pull down, and the straps will open up. This little tab here, which is about halfway between the locking loop and the cam buckle, this little guy is going to let you know how much more you have to play with. So I'm going to pop down to the floor. I'm going to put my toes in. I'm going to hold this like a pair of stinky socks up like this, and then I'm going to put my toes in, flip over. That's how I put my toes in every time. It cost me $200 to get TRX certified to learn that, so you're welcome. you can have that knowledge for free. Now I'll show you each move here. So the first one's the plank. We're just gonna fire off here. One thing I want you to notice is when I do planks in the TRX, my heels are driving into the back of the room. The reason that is because if I got lazy with my heels, look what happens to my butt and my back. It comes down and I'm doing one of these. But if I fire my heels off, notice how it just kind of pulls my core up into position. And you'll work for that full 30 seconds on. Then we can flip over and do our single leg glute bridge. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put both straps kind of together, like so, roll onto my back, drop my heel in, and then I'm going 1 on the right, 2 on the right, and then I'll switch, 2 on the left. Oh, we're gonna get into our mountain climbers now. Again, toes in. I'm gonna roll over. We just finished this up, so I'm definitely accustomed to the flow here. Then I'll be up. Then we're gonna go 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, then we're back to that plank after each time. We're gonna go 4 alternating lunges. If you wanna use the TRX for support, great, you can. You can hold the straps or you can just do it freehand. So again, 4 alternating lunges, side to side per leg, so 8 total. Then we're gonna go 5 dead bugs. I like to do those without, obviously the TRX, pretty tough to do those in there. Next one's going to be your 6 jump squats. If you want to, you can hold the TRX straps, hold them right in here, do your jump squats, 7 push-ups. You can go toes in with your TRX push-ups if you'd like, which looks a lot like this. You'll go here, flip over, your toes are now in, and then you can just do a normal push-up here with your feet up off the floor for all 7. And then again, you're gonna go 8 skater hops. If you want the TRX for support, you're more than welcome to do so. Then the RDL to the sprinter start. Again, if you wanna use the TRX, you can. As you do that, you'll be here, a little bit of downward pressure. I like to go reach all the way back and then fire up to the front. You'll be doing those 9 per side and then 10 burpees to cap it off with the last one. So again, this exercise, this movement, this training session does not require any equipment. If you want to do it with a TRX, you totally are welcome to do so if you have access to one. That's all we got for now. Thank you, Mia, for the training session. Good luck. Let me know how you guys do. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.